Our Old Testament Bible readings for today are Genesis 18, Nehemiah 7, and Psalm 17. This devotional is about Psalm 17. Hear, O Lord, my righteous plea. Listen to my cry. Give ear to my prayer. It comes from lips free of deceit. May my vindication come from your presence. May your eyes see what is right. You have tried my heart. You have visited me in the night. You have tested me and found no evil. I have resolved not to sin with my mouth. As for the deeds of men, by the word of your lips I have avoided the ways of the violent. My steps have held to your paths. My feet have not slipped. I call on you, O God, for you will answer me. Incline your ear to me. Hear my words. Show the wonders of your loving devotion. You who save by your right hand those who seek refuge from their foes. Keep me as the apple of your eye. Hide me in the shadow of your wings. From the wicked who assail me, from my mortal enemies who surround me. They have closed their callous hearts. Their mouths speak with arrogance. They have tracked us down and now surround us. Their eyes are set to cast us to the ground. Like a lion greedy for prey, like a young lion lurking in ambush. Arise, O Lord, confront them. Bring them to their knees. Deliver me from the wicked by your sword. From such men, O Lord, by your hand. From men of the world, whose portion is in this life. May you fill the bellies of your treasured ones and satisfy their sons, so they leave their abundance to their children. As for me, I will behold your face in righteousness. When I awake, I will be satisfied in your presence. This is God's word. We don't know the circumstances that led David to sing this prayerful song to God. Was it because Saul was pursuing him? We don't know. What we do know is that David was distressed. We see that in verses 1 and 2. And that whatever he was concerned about was not caused by his own sins. We see that in verses 3 through 5. Tucked away in this song is the phrase, "Save me from those of this world whose reward is in this life." That's in verse 14b in the NIV. That phrase, "whose reward is in this life," is a powerful description of how people who don't know the Lord live. Because they are living for this world and its rewards, people do sinful things. Why do people lie? Why do they make promises they don't intend to keep? Why do they take advantage of others? Why do people commit so many sins against other people? The answer often is fear. Fear of not getting the reward they want in this life. People fear getting passed over for a promotion they want at work, so they spread gossip about other worthy candidates. People use deception to get you to buy something or overpay for something because they fear financial loss, or they have debt or other financial problems they've created for themselves, and so they need to make that sale. In short, people act the way that they do because they don't fear accountability to God. And they believe on some level that all that matters is what happens in this life. There's a certain twisted logic to the idea that if your reward is in this life, then you better get all you can, even if you have to do unrighteous things to get it and keep it. By contrast, David lived as he did because he believed in a greater reward that was waiting for him after this life. And what was that reward? Well, it wasn't streets of gold or a mansion over the hilltop or a crown of self-righteousness. God was the reward that he wanted. As the NIV says in verse 15, "As for me, I will be vindicated, and I will see your face. When I awake, I will be satisfied with seeing your likeness." He wanted God, and that's what he looked forward to. That was the reward he wanted, and that's what motivated him to live the way that he did. Since you love the Lord and belong to him, keep this in mind when you are afraid or when you're tempted to sin. When you are afraid of the consequences of doing the right thing, remember that a greater reward awaits, seeing God. Then call on God to protect you and save you in this life. Verses 6 through 9 talk about that. Until the time comes when you will be with him. If you found this devotional helpful and you don't already receive it by email, please go to dailypbj.com/subscribe and enter your email address. And every day for free, these devotionals will arrive in your inbox and you can listen or watch or read them, and that will help you to be in God's Word every single day. I'm looking for people to support me financially every month, and I have 3 tiers of support that starts, the lowest one starts at $10. And if you could help with that, please go to dailypbj.com/support. Please also share this with other people who might be encouraged in their faith. And I'll see you next time. May God bless you. Hope you have a great day.